You should have the decency to stand when you speak to a lady.
You should have the decency to kneel before the gods.
Don't spar with me, little fellow.
I can't believe you're going. Leaving me alone here with these people.
The time has come, my dear. There's nothing more tedious than a trial. Except perhaps these gardens. If I have to take one more leisurely stroll through these gardens, I'll fling myself from the cliffs. Did you grow up with boy cousins, Lord Tywin? Sons of your father's bannermen, squires, stable boys?
Of course.
And you never...
No.
Not once? Not in any way?
Never.
I wanted to personally welcome you to King's Landing. The city has been made brighter by your presence.
The city is made brighter by my presence. Is that your usual line, Lord Varys? You here to seduce me?
A little obvious, perhaps.
Oh, no, please. Seduce away. It's been so long. Though I rather think it's all for naught. What happens when the non-existent bumps against the decrepit? You might find it suits you. Not now, Mace. Lord Tywin and I are speaking. Impossible.
Why?
My grandson is the pride of High Garden, the most desirable bachelor in all 7 kingdoms. Your daughter
Is rich, the most beautiful woman in all 7 kingdoms, and the mother of the king.
old.
Old?
Old. I'm something of an expert on the subject. Your grandfather gave me a necklace, just like this one, my 51st name day.
The wedding is in a fortnight, Grandmother. You can't say no to everything.
Nonsense.
Do you like it, Nana?
Another golden rose, how original. I eat from plates stamped with roses. I sleep in sheets embroidered with roses. I have a golden rose painted on my chamber pot, as if that makes it smell any better.
You once spoke of your respect for our father because he understood the necessity of working with one's rivals.
My dear, you have been stripped of your dignity and authority, publicly shamed, and confined to the Red Keep. What's left to work with? Shall we have some lemon cakes?
Lemon cake's my favorite.
So we've been told. Are you going to bring the food, or do you mean to starve us to death?
I serve the gods. The gods demand justice.
How do they communicate their demands? By raven or horse?
You came to Dorne because you needed our help.
What is your name again? Barbara?
Obara.
Obara. You look like an angry little boy. Don't presume to tell me what I need.
Forgive my sister. What she lacks in diplomacy, she
Do
makes...
shut up, dear. Anything from you? No. Good. Let the grown women speak. Gods, boy, that's enough. We're not in a tavern.
Pardon,
There's
lady.
no need to speak. Are there any figs? Fetch some. Oh, you can smell the shit from 5 miles away.
Has the Crown suddenly stopped needing the troops' gold and wheat my house supplies?
I can assure you, our alliance with House Tyrell remains...
Do you expect the alliance to continue after you've thrown our future into prison?
As I said, I didn't imprison anyone. As for your veiled threats...
What veil?
But you've come mincing all this way for something. So?
Might I sit?
No. Dire wolves and krakens, fierce beasts. But a golden rose growing strong? Ha! That strikes fear in the heart. Look, little loves. A spider in the garden.
You're right. I made a terrible mistake. I carry it with me every single day.
Good.
I delivered an army of fanatics onto our doorstep. And now we must fight them together. We need each other.
I wonder if you're the worst person I've ever met. I should have known you'd return to the capital as soon as things started to go wrong.
I promise you...
I promise you, Lord Baelish, that our fates are joined. Together we murdered a king. If my house should fall, I will have nothing to hide. And if I should meet with some accident here at your broken little flesh market, they'll never even find what's left of you.
Your Grace, I have traveled a long way.
You must be exhausted.
Put the pen down, dear. We both know you're not writing anything.
Ah, yes, the famously tart-tongued Queen of Thorns.
And the famous tart, Queen Circe.
You've taken an interest in Sansa Stark?
Have I? Because I spoke to her once in this garden and one of your little spies came running to tell you? Why shouldn't I take an interest? She's an interesting girl.
Is she?
No, not particularly. Bring me some cheese.
The cheese will be served after the cakes, my lady.
The cheese will be served when I want it served, and I want it served now. Luckily for you, the Queen Regent is rather distracted at the moment, mourning her dear departed boy, accusing her brother of his murder, which he didn't commit.
Well, he could have done.
I could have done, but he didn't.
You don't know, Grandmother.
But I do know. You don't think I'd let you marry that beast, do you?
What? I don't understand who...
Don't you worry yourself about all that. You just do what needs to be done.